Fantasia Senn was a mainstay. Maybe it was once upon a time, but here we have, you know, Senn Regalo. This is probably grand finals every week. They're both there, you know.
This is QCC grand finals, right?
Maybe with a Deep Blue sneaking in. You know, he did get #2 on the PR last season. That Meta Knight is a little devious.
I feel like
they say.
Ben exists to just play characters to give other Charlotte players matchup knowledge.
Yeah,
Like
he's
they're all characters that no one plays.
But maybe he's not. You know, you made it sound like he was the hero. I think maybe he does it. He does it as the villain. He
Maybe
kinda,
a little bit of both.
Yeah, he kind of pops in. He doesn't do it to give you the matchup knowledge. He's like,
Oh.
I bet you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
and then they have to fight Meta Knight and Pit.
He's like, you know, the dad everyone really needed, really pushing your boundaries.
Whoa!
And, you know.
I was scared of that pineapple.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but also Andrew had a really early death, unfortunately. He died at like 80 because
and
he
he
missed his up B.
You know, Regalo is kind of tacking on the damage. Oh, so this is going to be another interesting one. I know Lucas is going to die a lot earlier than Samus, but kind of the same problem where, you know, those edge guards are going to be a little hard because of the tether, but you get one read on the tether, it suddenly maybe doesn't seem as insurmountable.
Yeah.
But I could see Sheik not being upset in this matchup, you know. Lucas probably not hard to kill with needles.
Jeez,
as I was trying to get that sentence out, we saw a little needle up smash.
You know, like
beautiful.
Sheik does not really have to worry about things like Samus down B bombs and, you know, playing around all these little funny things. She just gets right to the point and starts just hitting his big head.
It's game 1.
Yeah, so it's looking like Senn is starting to bring this back after this super early stock. It's already bringing it back to just about even.
I think that Lucas kind of has a hard time getting out of the Sheik combos. You know, Samus has that up B, which is kind of, you know, high risk, but it gets you out of that combo if it hits.
Right.
Lucas, what do you have? Like, what do you do to get out of the hit once you're hit? You don't have the up B. You don't even have the chance, oh, if I miss this, I might get big punish. You're just getting hit.
Yeah.
You know?
And God, Andrew is also just doing so well right now, just avoiding every projectile and every option. I mean, these two play so often, of course, you know. But like just seeing him use down air as just like a movement mix-up, you know, to avoid if he gave. Oh wow.
Wow, that was a little silly. I mean,
insane that hit. I'm
you know,
not sure what
you weren't
happened.
even in tumble. You just landed with a fair.
He just got
and
hit
then dashed
by
into
that.
it. Yeah,
he
that
just
was
straight
a
up
little
got
silly.
hit.
I think it was greedy trying to maybe dash shield it so you could punish it, but I think you know, Regalo got it. You know, that PK freeze was all the way out.
That stock was a little donated. I'm not sure what happened there.
And Regalo, you know, player of Regalo's caliber doesn't need your donations.
No, he does not. He's a working man. He earns that income himself.
That guy will work the double shift if it means to get a little tournament win.
He's got like 3 jobs. He's burnt out. He's sleep deprived.
He is tired.
Yeah.
And he got a little 80 just up, you know, not even having to find that kill, just threw out that PK freeze and Senn ran into it lovingly.
Andrew just pushing so much of his advantage state. 48 on that. 49, sorry.
49, yeah. Don't forget that needle.
Don't forget the boogers that get sneezed on him there. Oh,
and you know what happened? When the needle hit, Regalo instantly dashed forward.
Yep.
You know, people don't like getting hit at 1%. What the hell, man?
The needles are sharp. They're pointy and annoying.
It's really hard. I think some characters who don't have any projectile or charge or some sort of way to punish needles other than hitting Sheik. You need to punish needles by not hitting Sheik, because you're not hitting Sheik for throwing needles there.
Yeah.
Whoa, that grab was ambitious, but I did like it. I think that was supposed to be a roll read or a misinput. I couldn't quite tell. But didn't quite end the game here, but this is so close.
This is really close right now.
I think that needle up smash is looking...
Oh, okay.
I thought it was on the menu, but then got grabbed. Didn't make it.
I feel like that was Connor's message to be like, yeah, you think we're scrapping. I'm just ending the game, I've decided.
Yeah. You think there's some sort of scramble, but I've actually have already moved on to the next game.
I fried these eggs. There's no scrambling going on.
Like looking around to make sure the next set's going. G-Key Fantasia. G-Key is in the bathroom for those at home.
I think everyone's following along this tournament specifically to see if G-Key can take home.
G-Key can take home his first little dub.
The content creator.
That would be fantastic. I would love, you know, a little G-Key dub. I would love, I think anybody who's still in, I would love to just see win.
Yeah. It's really funny too, like just being a Raleigh tournament, and it feels like half the bracket has been Charlotte just coming here.
I think half the bracket was Charlotte. But that's quite all right, because here we go with the little Charlotte winners finals.
I know, right?
Regalo versus Senn, game 2.
Ooh, good patience after the down air.
Oh, that's a little, that's like, you know, half the rain. That's just the drop. There's no rain to it.
Yep.
He just did the drop.
Just enough to get the job done.
Connor. And look at that, 51, you know, usually you always see, Lucas is a character that has, you know, a pretty big player base. So I think you get to see a lot of content. Like, oh, look at this Twitter clip I hit as Lucas, and he hits them for like 400 damage and then kills them. You're like, whoa, that character is a little devious. And then you see that, and you're like, okay, never mind. You know, I mean, you got to remember Regalo's top class.
Yep.
He's the best, arguably the best at least, Lucas in the world. And
at this point, I think that's a very strong argument to say.
Right, and you know, you see his combos, he hits them for 40. Well, he's in winners finals. He's obviously playing the game well to some extent, but he only hit for 40, you know, and that's when the limitations of the character kind of start to shine.
Yeah, Lucas is like, you know, not a good character. Like, it's just not.
Look at that.
But Regalo's a good player, so that's all that really matters.
Lucas doesn't look like a good player until you start jumping, dude. When you start jumping, that forward air is going to shut you down.
Yep.
It's going to put you in the dirt very fast.
Ooh,
oh my
nice
God.
From Senn there.
I love that up smash.
It's a beautiful move, right? You know?
It's so annoying, but it's very satisfying.
It's very pointy.
It's very sad. Like they got it perfect where it's the most satisfying move to hit, but it feels terrible to get hit by. You're like, dude.
Yes.
It didn't have to freeze the screen for a whole second.
I think the best, coolest moves are gonna feel the worst to get hit by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, like like Falcon Punch is like the funniest move in the game. That probably feels insane to hit. If you get hit by it, what can you say?
Right. It's
your
nothing
fault.
you can say.
It's your fault from top to bottom if you get hit by that, you know? So even that doesn't even feel that bad. Oh,
perfect response from Regalo there, and already the table's completely turned. But he's still down a complete stock.
He's down a total stock. So yeah, you're looking at a lap to make here, and you know, as we've been seeing, the up smash isn't too hard to combo into. You find edge guard.
God.
These donations.
That was just, he just wanted to die in that instant.
So I don't have super big knowledge on the Cybros, but
oh my God.
The PK shooters. But if they're neutral being and you hit them, does it cancel? Because if it did, then sure. But I mean, he threw that dash attack out right into the PK freeze.
Right.
Again, it was just ambitious. You have this huge lead. Just let the PK freeze go, man. It's gonna be all right. I'm sure you're gonna be able to find your F tilt, dash attack, whatever. And again, dash attack at 120, that doesn't combo into anything.
Yeah, I wonder if Andrew's almost memeing a little bit. He's just trying to take like worst trade ever award for that up.
Maybe he is just kind of throwing out these boxes, these hit boxes, but eventually one of them is gonna kill. But on the other hand, that Lucas back air,
you have to be really careful.
It doesn't work half the time. When it does,
Regalo is one of those players that hits that back air, I feel like, more consistently than most Lucas mains also.
Well, if you remember, do you remember Smash Next Door?
I don't remember him playing in that. But,
so in Grand Finals, Game 4 versus Peebnut, he back aired Peebnut like 8 times.
Oh wait, actually, I do remember this now.
It was last stock Game 4. Yeah. He had no chance of winning realistically. Got Peebnut off stage early, and just kept back airing, and it kept not working.
So funny.
And then it finally did. You know, he like popped off, shook the room. It was awesome.
That's crazy.
And then Game 5.
Oh no, is he dead? Full rage? Yeah. Wow.
Regalo
brought that all the way back, like 200%.
He loves up smash. Regalo will up smash in crew battles.
Jeez.
I don't know if you have seen that. You know, a lot of people like taunt and like do whatever, but Regalo just up smashes.
It's really cool. So I played a lot of Brawl when I was younger, and like Lucas up smash is to me like the most satisfying move to hit in the game.
Yeah.
It's like euphoric. I don't know.
It also feels terrible to get hit by.
Also,
There's another one. Maybe up smashes just need to be removed.
maybe up smashes are the problem. Yeah.
I mean, Captain Falcon.
Right. Yeah. Actually.
What else do we have?
There's got to be the most tilting of all the smash attacks.
I mean,
oh yeah, covering platform. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What else do we have here? I'm like looking around to like see what characters people play.
Ganon up smash.
Ganon up smash. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know, Mario, Dr. Mario. Yeah, let's just get rid of up smash. Like gentlemen's to no up smash from the rule set.
Oh, I got a good one. Game & Watch.
Game & Watch up smash. That's really funny. I like Game & Watch up smash because it's one of those moves where it looks like, you know, the Mario Bros. Where it's like, oh, it's so fast, it's like scary. But then it's actually really slow. You know, it's more notable for its lack of recovery frames than how fast it comes out. And that's why it's not really a viable out of shield option.
Yeah.
But back here to Lucas Sheik here, taking it with a PK Fire. All you had to do is close that out.
Yep.
You know, throw out a little more meaningful moves.
Yeah. And, you know, between this set and the last set that Andrew was in, oh, beautiful up B there.
Looking for that up B. Not going to quite kill that. What was it, like 90? But, whoa, looking for another.
Oh,
too scared.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for being scared there, but for some reason, Senn did dash attack. Maybe it would have been inhuman to react to, but getting dash attacked at 100 while it does suck, who cares?
Right, yeah. And you know, this is one of the first games I've seen that Senn has not taken an early stock. And you have to wonder how this set will play out because of that, because it feels like Senn has been getting all their mileage from taking those early stocks.
Right, yeah, get the early stock, you have the lead. Suddenly now Lucas, who, you know, people say, oh, this guy's not that great. You try to jump in on him, you get forward aired, this is impossible.
Yep.
Well, he's not landing on you with that forward air. He's not running up to you and PK firing. How does he approach?
Oh my gosh, that drop off.
Yeah, that was a very good, you know, reset conversion,
catches
breaking
the tether.
But Lucas up B does kind of go far, and he's
It's
back.
that angle perfectly.
And that's how Lucas approaches, is with Zaire. But when you know all you have is dash grab or Zaire, I guess you kind of can fair if you, or not fair, nair if you're crazy. But you know how he's coming at you. You know, you can adjust, you can make a plan. What do I need to do? And then that's when these characters who play from behind, they struggle so much.
Oh, great DI from
yeah.
Regalo there. That definitely would have killed.
Yeah, I think that was a cross up too. That's like, it's like Rob up air, but it's, you know,
yeah, exactly,
the size of a needle point instead of the size of the, you know, Saturn.
I think that's a testament to the players and their matchup knowledge because of how often they play. That he would know exactly where to DI that option.
Yeah, player like Connor, that guy does have hours. You know, both of these players have hours. They both have dedicated a lot of time to their character.
Oh, yeah. Perfect cleanup.
And that's the lead there for Senn. And we were talking about how it's not there anymore. We were talking about how important it could be to have this lead, and then, you know, it kind of got PK fired away, but that's quite okay.
Yep. And we're just back to even again. You know, even though Senn didn't have the early lead, getting jump scared by Tifa a little bit here.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't get the early lead, he's doing just fine so far. Still tacking on damage. Still, everything looks still pretty even. It's really just getting, you know, he wants to avoid the scenario before where Regalo is just living to 200%, and he allows him to come back. If he can not donate any stocks, also, I think that's going to be really effective.
Yeah, donations. He's been running those. See, that's the thing. He's been grabbing these early stocks, and then Regalo throws out that PK freeze, and he says, "Okay, you're right. PK freeze. That should hit there."
Okay, that was.
I don't hate the down air. I mean, I hate that it didn't work, and I think, you know, with hindsight, wow, that didn't work. That was terrible. But on the other hand, it's like not the worst.
I did not expect any of that to happen just now.
It was a little sudden. I saw a wall jump, so I don't know what the stick motion was to get there, but
yeah, I mean that would have been really effective if it had worked, but that's just Regalo's set now.
It didn't quite work out, and I don't know what happened to the bracket. I think G-Key just sat down, but this set's over. I think we're kind of at a stalemate. Is that true? Do we have another set to run? Okay. So. Did it start? Wait, guys, go play on the mainstream. You're the only set we have. Well, that sucks. We were hoping to kind of get some more parallelism. We're supposed to be out of this room in 34 minutes.
Ooh.
We're winners, losers, quarters, is it?
On the clock.
We'll be okay.
It's definitely an NC Smash moment.
It's a straight line. It's a straight line. Oh, is it? This isn't loser semis, though, right? It's losers quarters, right?
So whoever wins this one.
goes to semis. They play Ashton, and then they play Andrew, and then they play Connor. Yeah, that's 4 sets. We'll see what happens. I mean, maybe the Kazuya can kind of speed this up a little bit.